So in this video, I'm going to explain to you guys how you can make the most money possible while working as a CNA. What is up, you guys? It's your boy Zid back at it again with another video. I haven't done this specific video in a while, but I can't wait to give you guys my new and improved updates for what I have learned within the year that I've posted this video last. If you haven't already went to see that video, go ahead and watch it. Go ahead and get updated, because some of the things that I speak about in this video, you won't know unless you watch that video, but I'll try to fill you in as much as I can. If you are in the healthcare space, or if you are aware of what's going on in the healthcare space, CNAs are some of the least paid workers in the healthcare spectrum.
Ain't that right? He ain't lying.
I would say if this was a bell curve, we'll be on the lower end. And it's been like that for a very long time. But there is luck. You guys are in luck, because there is some ways that you can improve pay and make more as a CNA. I've debunked this maybe 4 to 5 times with different specialties that I've jumped into and different situations that I've run into as well. I'm here to answer any of you guys' question, and this is a huge question, an often question that I get on this channel. And I figured, what better time than to 2024, the beginning of 2024, to give you guys an update on how to do this exactly. So before we get into it, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. This is a channel where you can see a lot of healthcare advice, healthcare situations, and healthcare experience that I gain, and I just want to regurgitate back to you guys. I am a 2.5-year CNA and also a nursing student, so I have a good amount of experience. I've been doing this for a while with a lot of different specialties, and you can see from my almost 200 videos that there is good information here, especially if you are looking to become a nurse and want to start off as a CNA. I'm recording my journey, so if you can rock with that, then rock with me and hit subscribe. But that's not what this video is about. That's not what this video is about at all. So I pretty much chopped this up into 3 different ways that you can make more money as a CNA. The first one that I have is for you guys to travel. Go ahead and begin to travel CNA. You can Google literally travel CNA jobs in the USA. Some may require you to travel, some may not. There are a lot of agencies that can pay for your way to travel, which is probably how you'll get the most amount of money. It's the second most amount of money. If you can find an agency that's willing to give you a stipend, pay for your travel, for you to travel at different facilities. But most of the time that I'm seeing, at least for CNA, because this is not travel nurse, you're not RNs, it's just for you to look up local travel contracts. It may be an hour away, it may be 2 hours away, but a lot of times this is how you're gonna make a lot of money. And to give you guys kind of like a spectrum, I've seen anywhere from like $15,000 to $3,000 a week for CNA.
Jesus Christ.
Again, 3,000 would be kind of drastic. It might be out there for the most paying regions, either the West Coast or the Northeast, but granted, it's still more than what you would make as a staff, working staff, even at a hospital or even at a facility. The second way to make more money is just simply going to be accessing bonuses at your hospital. Now, I'm realizing not every hospital offers bonus. This is actually something that I've run into actually at my hospital, is they stripping away bonuses left and right, and they're diminishing the amount of money you can make for a bonus. There were times where in the last video, I've talked about making anywhere from 17 to 18 on average, all the way up to $2,500 for a 2-week work period, 2-week schedule. And that is diminishing left and right. But I've mitigated that by going into the last step, which I'm going to mention. So make sure you guys stay tuned. But accessing bonuses. Hospitals have a need at all times. They always need help. There's always going to be an opportunity for you to go to work, especially working as a CNA, because you can bounce around to different specialties, unlike an RN can. You can literally call staffing and say, hey, what unit is missing a CNA? I'm there to work it. If you're a staff, you do have an opportunity to make bonus. You work 3 days a week. Anything over 3 days a week is going to be a bonus. At the time that I was making a lot of bonuses, the pay was anywhere from $225 extra a day that will be taxed, or $125 for double bonus. That's also taxed. That's still an extra $100 that can possibly be on your check for a day, on top of your hourly rate. There was a lot of money, and there is still a lot of money on the table in certain areas, just not mine. And I am in the Southeast, by the way. But if you work in the Northeast or the West Coast, I know that they're strong with bonuses, strong with help, and what so have you, and they're doing pretty good. So make sure you access bonuses if you can. Reach out to your management and see what bonuses are offered. See what hospitals in your area offer bonus and go ahead and apply to them, because loyalty in this business will not get you money, but if you leverage your experience, you can make buku bread in this field.
He ain't lying.
The last thing that I have for you guys, to not make this video too long, is going to be going PRN. This is the creme de la creme of working in healthcare, is going PRN, and there is some cons to being PRN, but I believe, and I truly do believe, there are more pros for working PRN. If you don't know what PRN is, it is a per diem staff member, which means that you work as needed. If there's a need on your floor, you can go to work. But even at my hospital, like I said, you call staffing, there's a need in the hospital somewhere, you can just go ahead and work it. As needed employee means that you are not obligated to go in whenever you don't want to. If you want to go to work, you can. If you don't, you don't. You meet your criteria for what is needed, and you can go about your life, go about your day, go about whatever you want to do. There's no obligation for you to be at work if you don't actually want to work that day. Being PRN is beneficial to me because with my crazy schedule with school and a social life, I don't have time to be at work all the time, and it's sometimes you can get scheduled for a lot of shifts that you don't want to work. Friday night, Saturday night, you want to go out and live your life. I'm young, I'm not, old person. If you're older, I guess you don't care so much, but I'm not an old person and I enjoy going out. So I try to, leverage me being PRN as much as I can. And it's been working for me. But the best part about being PRN is you're obligated to work your shifts, but you have an easier access to bonus and overtime. If you're obligated to work 3 shifts, which I'm obligated to work 3 shifts in a 6-week period, anything over 3 shifts within that 6 weeks will allow me to get as much overtime. It will allow me to get as much bonus as I can. Again, there is shift differential as well, but once you meet that 36 hours for 6 weeks, anything more will just be on top. So it'll be overtime. It'll be considered overtime pay and bonus pay. You cannot beat that with a stick. I'm telling y'all, it doesn't get any better than that. A lot of times when I go into work, there is a need. For the most part, I'm scheduled on days that, we're probably understaffed. But again, you're only obligated to do your 3 days. After 3 days, you're good. And if you're staffed, as a PRN employee, you will be floated first, and you will also be the first to get pulled to sit. If you work in a hospital setting, that's what you're gonna get. If you work in a facility setting, you're probably not gonna be pulled to sit or pulled to a different unit because it's just nursing home, long-term care. But in a hospital, you do have access to those things. The most amount of money that you can make is, as a CNA, is going to be going PRN. This is consistent. You might hear in other nursing videos as being like a PRN princess or a PRN prince, which is what I am basically, especially with school. It's super beneficial. And a big important question, frequently asked question for this channel. And without making this video too long, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I do have something in the vault for y'all that I'm cooking up as we speak right now, because we are upgrading equipment. And if I wasn't ready for school, then I'm ready for school now. Give me a drum roll, please. If I wasn't ready for school, then I am ready for school now. So this is what you can expect from a couple of next videos that I'm going to be posting. We have a Littman stethoscope, and it's the Echo. It's the most expensive Littman that you can get, and this is what I will be using for nursing school. So if you guys can rock with that, stay tuned for more. But go ahead and hit subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. And that's all I got for y'all in this video. I hope it helped. All right. Peace.